Hey everyone, and welcome back to our second episode of Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic. God, that's actually a mouthful now that I tried to put it in words. In the last episode, I completed all of World 1, and in this episode, this is a second attempt. So in this episode, we're going to do about half of Donut Plains, which is World 2, and in the next episode we'll continue. It'll depend on how my runtime goes. So the reason why this is a second attempt is I was attempting to do something with my web camera in order to produce it, and it did not produce a visual. So I ended up needing to scrap that entire copy of my files and work on a fresh one, which is this episode. And hopefully my web camera, my gaming footage, and my audio all work so that I don't have to do this a third time or a fourth time, because knowing my luck, I will. So right now I should mention, gosh dang it, what's going on. Right now I've found our new power-up of this game, which is the Super Cape. Achieved by collecting the Feather power-up, it gives Mario the ability to fly, as seen in this sequence. And basically it's a power-up of the Tanuki Leaf from Super Mario Bros. 3, which was the prequel to this game. The Tanuki Leaf gave Mario temporary flight, where he took off with the P meter, and if the P meter is full, then he'd be able to take flight and gently fall to the ground. Meanwhile, in this game, they've upgraded the flight where instead of just gently falling to the ground, you are actually going to fly across the sky. In addition, I was just in a mini game where if you get 3 in a row, you can basically get 1-ups for every time you get 3 in a row. It is really difficult to do, especially in a sequence. The fact that I got it twice is amazing. And it is easy to miss rows, as you had seen in that episode. So, I guess I should mention the goals and achievements of this game and walkthrough. So, one thing that you're going to know is that while it's been 1 week for you guys, it's actually been more like 2 months for me to get these recordings going. And the reason why is because of technical issues. So, every episode of this series is going to be prepared and ready for you guys to see, but it's about going to be launched once every week, so it's broken apart. And if I ended up needing to take longer to get to an episode or to finish filming episodes, then at least everything is prepared. I do apologize if you hear any barking in the background. That is my dogs, and I have no control on anything beyond this door behind me. So I do apologize if you can hear them howling and barking. They're with the rest of my family. So I'm gonna be getting every footage completed, so you don't have to worry about commenting any spoilers for me, but please be aware that other people who may be playing along for the first time, or maybe using this as a guide, won't know any of the secrets or any spoils, so please be cautious and conscious of that. I know this game is several years old, but not everyone has a game or has played the game. So we're gonna go through all the secret exits and I'm terrible at words today. We're gonna go through all the secret exits and all the regular exits so that I can show you the best methods of getting all, or at least all, the tactics that I know. So for example, this is a 1-up puzzle where you have to wait for the blue shelled Koopa to be facing the other direction so that you can hit all of the red-shelled Koopas to get the 1-up. So I'm going to try to make this 100%. I'm not going to do anything relating to Star Road or the special world until after the main game, and the reason why is because unless you know the secret exits, which I do, and I will be showing those as well, even though I know those paths, the first time you officially get to Star Road would be after beating Bowser at his castle, and that's just the intended path that I'm going to do. So I'm going to go back through level 2 and get the regular exit here. And Buzzy Beetles are the worst. Ugh. There is an enemy in this game, and I guess I should have looked it up between in the 2 months that I've had, actually, to look it up. I call him the Ripto fish. Rip Van Owen fish. Because I can't remember his full official name. But I do know that it has something to do with Rip and Van. But that's about the extent of my actual knowledge of the fish's name. I'll pop up a picture of what the fish looks like, maybe if I'm that generous, up on the screen. I will point him out when we come to him. It's really funny. There are differences. Have we come across differences yet? No, we haven't actually. There are differences between this version and the Game Boy Advance version. I don't think we've come across that point yet. I think the first one is in Morton's Castle. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. That's not really a spoiler. That's just a fact that becomes knowledge or common knowledge or whatever you want to describe it. Auto-scroller stages, they're the worst. I'm pretty sure that goes all the way up. One thing I've noticed about these yellow moving platforms is that they actually don't follow similar path routes. So if you notice, the last time it went up, it went all the way up, but this time it's not going to go all the way up. It's so strange. I think that's something they corrected in the Game Boy Advance version, but I'm not actually 100% certain, and I want to say they didn't. It's very weird. Okay, we got to the end. 26 star points. Star points are used to play bonus mini-games, and the bonus mini-game is actually best played with a fire flower rather than the cape, and it's because of the jumping mechanic. So I'm gonna ignore the donut house, ghost house for now, and go back to Donut Plane 1. Because I played the stage normally and we just need the secret exit, I'm just gonna fly there. I'm not gonna do this flying mechanic in every stage when I have the cape, because it's no fun playing the game when you're not playing the stages that the game designers have developed. That's just how I've always viewed it, and if you play it where you always fly through the stages as fast as you can, then that's awesome. That's your playstyle. My playstyle is more casual, get everything as you go, rather than get everything as you go as fast as you can. So I've actually screwed up multiple times on this. I was supposed to just fly to the end, but it turned out that I am terrible at doing that. And because I got the Green Switch Palace, I can just run up this wall. And if I wanted to just take a regular exit, I just jump over the keyhole or not pick up the key and go down the yellow pipes, left and right. So yeah. We're gonna... geez, that's not good. That is my game speaker that you just heard, most likely. That said, please charge. And basically, it's bad. I tried charging it all day today, and for some reason it did not charge. So, if I lose game audio, it's just a sound cue for me. You guys will still get to hear all the music from my game capture device. The blue fish that I'm fighting here, those are the Rip Van Owen fish that I don't know the official names of, and I'm gonna call them Rip Van Owens, or just Owens for short. Goodbye, Owen! Fire! So I'm gonna take the secret pass. Actually, I'm gonna do the normal exit first on this stage, because the normal exit is actually much farther than the secret exit. I will point out where the secret exit is in case you guys want to... excuse me, I apologize about that. In case you guys want to get the secret exit first. So, you need the P-switch, you press it here, you pop open this block here with the key, and you can go through the keyhole. I'm going to keep the switch because if I make it to the end, I can show off another mechanic. Where if you exit a stage... Wow, that just went flying off. If you exit a stage with an item in your hand, like a key or a P-switch or a spring, then it will become a power-up, and you can use that to power up. I'm going to do this stage one more time to get that secret exit, and then I'm going to do the first ghost house that we have unlocked. And I'm going to do it twice because most ghost houses in this world, in this game, have secret exits. So we're just going to go through this stage hopefully a little bit faster. I won't have a fire flower to just pew-pew at enemies, so hopefully I can make this fast. I do have another power-up here to introduce. This is the P balloon, and what this does is it inflates Mario and makes him go up without the need of a cape. The P balloon has a much bigger role to play in a future stage, but that's a great room to introduce the mechanic to new players who've never played Mario before, who are just there finding all the secret rooms and finding all the items. That one's really good because there's no way to die as Mario with the P balloon outside of hitting the Koopas. But in the next occurrence of the P balloon, it has a very large pit that you could deflate over, and it's just not a good time. So to finish off this episode, I think I'm gonna finish this ghost house and show you all the secrets. I just realized I went through this ghost house with the wrong items, so I'm gonna do the normal exit first. This guy was... Ghost houses are interesting. They're more like puzzle boxes in the Mario universe. For example, what this wants you to do is hit the P-switch, you see the arrow, it brings you to the blue door, and you're in this room, which has a coin snake, which is, I think, the best name to call this. And basically, the coin snake follows your button input to your D-pad, and it'll keep going until the timer runs out. I believe there's a timer. Yes. Or until you make it hit itself like the old school snake game where you are going around to collect things. You go through that door and you're back in this room. So now you have to think of how you're gonna get out, because you hit this button, creates a P-switch, and you find the blue door again. What it's trying to do is, it's alluding to the fact that it doesn't want you to go back through this door, which takes you back to that room. This is the first room that you got into before going through that wooden door. It's why I really like the ghost houses. They're puzzle boxes. You have to think outside of the conventional levels where you go from left to right. You have to think of spaciously where you are in the stage and how the designers are making this more of a maze puzzle to go through. It's a really cool idea, and I give Nintendo 2 thumbs up for the idea. So right now I need to get myself a super cape for the other exit, and to just quit a stage, you pause and press select in the Super Entertainment Systems controller, and it'll take you back out of the stage. I'm pretty sure it's the same way in other versions, but I can't remember. So we're back into the ghost house, and you're probably thinking, where's the secret exit? I went through all the doors. So if you run backwards at the start, you come up and you reach this upper ledge. And I'm going to recommend run all the way. Do not stop. The ghosts will come down and hit you. I even ducked in a previous recording here, and they swoop really low. Even when you're ducking to be 1 pixel, they'll still hit you, and it is insane. So, that's the secret exit. You get 4 1-ups, and that's actually not all you get. This secret exit is something that is very special, because instead of taking you to a stage, it takes you to the top secret area. And I'm going to show that off in this episode, and then we'll call it there. So, as you can tell already, there's no timer, and you have these 5 boxes. On the left-hand side, you get fire flowers. On the right-hand side, you get power cakes. And in the middle, you get Yoshi. Now, when you leave with a Yoshi and come back with a Yoshi, and you hit that middle, you'll always get a 1-up. So basically, if you're really bad at this game, and you've unlocked this stage, you can keep coming back here, and you can never experience game over, because you can just leave and come back and leave and come back. It's really cool and really amazing, and it makes the game easier for casual players. So that's this episode. In the next episode, I'm going to continue with the sorry, my phone's dinging. I'm going to continue with World 2, starting with Donut's Secret House. There's another secret exit here, and from there we're going to go from Donut's Secret House through all the stages up until Morton's Castle, and we'll complete World 2 in the next episode. Leave a comment in the comment section below. I will be trying to read all the messages, even if you don't get any call-outs about them, because the entire series is going to be done. I have to finish up. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!